It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott.
The Cardinals defense out to go to work here. Sensational. Start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Goff now looks to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen,
the Arizona defense back onto the field. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game.
After the interception, here's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing it further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they...
The Arizona defense back onto the field. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And it's 3rd down. Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Trying to find Jameson Williams.
3rd down here. Goff. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his block. Hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On second down, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Goff. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Cameron Thomas in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
The Arizona defense back onto the field.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here's Goff. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Back to throw, Goff. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
B.J. Ojulari
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting it.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. Here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
The Arizona defense back onto the field.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that'll be caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll force upon him.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense.
Got ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, Huntley got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Check, Panther.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd and long, here's Huntley.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs.
The Arizona defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th.
Alert! Alert!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 7.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since it's bring.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense.
Ready, set. No, no. Bronco switch. Check.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he gets this up.
Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And
The Arizona defense back onto the field.
On the check. Here we go. Check. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Huntley.
At the 33-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
when we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Huntley on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late, not in the like this, they are not letting up.
Ready,
Fourth down, a give to Gibbs.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean,